Hello everyone. I'm going to do a fresh video today. I think I've got a few twiddly bits, such as a laser thermometer and a whiteboard, rocket stove and some kindling. A lot of paperwork as well, but we're not going to be doing that today. So let's have a talk about the rocket stove. It's been in the house now a good month, I think. Been performing fairly well. Has used very small amounts of timber due to its fuel efficiency. So I'm going to do a video on how to light one and some principles of construction as well. A few people are asking how to make these things, how they work and all the rest of it. So we're going to do some theory work in a bit and talk about how it all works. This is the big 47.5 kilo gas tank. Lovely size, decent, it radiates a lot of heat. I left a little ode to Shell gas. Never seen one of those before. They're usually Cala or something along those lines. There's a fair bit of work gone into making this. There's the big U chamber that goes all the way through it. The top has to be cut off. The back has to be cut and welded on, and I'm no great welder. I've had to teach myself recently. The welds are a bit amateurish, but they are solid, so I'm quite happy with those. Let's have a quick look on here. So here's our propane tank. There's my exhaust circle that goes up the chimney. And the clever bit is we've got the 4x4 box section. Like so. This is insulated. There's another covering all the way around this of tin that I had, and it's packed in with roof insulation basically. So I've got an insulated burn chamber like so. My sticks go down here, and there the fire burns, and it burns. This gets super hot, up to about 400 degrees Celsius, which is around about 750 Fahrenheit. Very hot. It burns, highly efficient. Comes out the top, hits the top, comes down the sides. Rapid cooling now takes place. Gets colder and colder, down to about 80 Celsius. 90 Celsius, something along those lines, and then exhausts through the chimney as basically a perfumey type smell and vapour, water vapour. Something I hear a lot of is, why does it work like it works? Why doesn't smoke just billow back inside the room? Let's make a few modifications to our diagram here. Our chimney here, let's hypothetically put the roof of our house like that. And there's our chimney. Okay. So the wind travels across, creating a negative pressure above the chimney here, which naturally pulls air up. So as long as the wind and the chimney is of good construction and is the right height above the peak of the roof, this should always take place. If the chimney is incorrect, then it can lead to downdraft, where the air is pushed through. This is very rare that this happens on a well-designed chimney or a property that already has an existing chimney system. So inside the house here, the air, there's the floor. So we've got gaps in the house and perhaps air bricks in the walls and stuff like that. The air naturally comes in and it just works its way through like that. We've got our fire made here, and it just gets pulled in along. Also, when this does get up to temperature and it's roaring away, it'd be very hard for wind to push back against that. So we'd have our gas bottle here, exhaust there, and as it comes out, it then goes into a mass. Now most people make big brick sofa type constructions. That's not going to suit this house, so I'm going to be making eventually an oak chest with a slated roof filled with bricks. My exhaust gas goes in here, round, back, and then up the chimney. So the bricks and the sand and the mixture that's in here captures all of the waste heat that is coming out of the chimney. The top here gets very hot, again up to about 400 degrees C. Those are the basics of it. There's a lot of information on the internet, but I tend to use YouTube for everything these days. If you want to ask questions in the comments section, feel free to do so, and we'll work on those together. Right, let's get some twiglets in there. So it's pallet wood, very dry. It's been here 2 or 3 weeks now. I'm going to drop it in like that. You don't need a lot of wood. That one might be a bit tight. That's looking pretty good. Now, where's my lighter? Here we go. Can you see the flame being drawn down? There's no wind today, so that's going to make a bit of a difference to the draw. However, they are very good at lighting normally, and I usually have no problems with them at all. And And here's the man from TNT. Fantastic. I also make these gas bottle wood burners on eBay. And here's one about to leave now. Right, boss. There's you go. Oh, have you got a bungee in there or something? That would roll down like a fucker.
It's alright, so I'll put it down. I've got 2 parts down there.
Alright, where'd you get the summer?
Yeah. I'll wedge it in there.
The baby's flying already. Take care, Chief. I might probably be seeing you again as we get along. I'll see how many of them I sell. But fuck me, the postage is expensive, like 34 quid to Birmingham, like.
Yeah. It's bulk, isn't it?
It's heavy, I think.
Yeah,
and plus it's, yeah.
That's what a lot of the firms now.
That was the cheapest one I get, was 34 quid, like.
So as soon as you go up above certain kilos,
But it starts becoming a specialist lift, doesn't it? Because you don't want to be doing your backing on fucking something that weighs 50, 60 kilo.
Well, them pallets on there, they're still on there because I couldn't get them off this morning. Because this morning, going there, the house weighs 5 kilos, you know what I mean? And yet they're 7.5 up in lifting. So I've just put a message in.
You can't lift that.
Yeah, but
Fuck no. You do your backing. Yeah.
But there's been a bit of a kick off over it, they shouldn't have put it on me anyway.
Right.
But things like that, they're alright.
Okay.
Things like 30, 40 kilos.
Okay. Yeah, I weighed it in, it's about 30 kilo.
That's what they don't get you in one way, they'll get you in another. These rooms. It's like great time.
Yeah. Take care, Chief. What a lovely man. And it looks like as he was here, come on, autofocus. There we go. This is now got itself up to speed. Right then, temperature gauge. I mean, look at this door. That's gaps. That's cold. That is. I usually put some Bergen covers against it. That sorts it out. So 3 degrees, 2 degrees. 2.6, 2.5. So 2 degrees outside. Let's close the door now. Five degrees, getting a bit warmer. Interesting to see what the chimney breast is. Okay, this has been on now for a couple of minutes. Nowhere near up to speed yet. Go on to the main body. And 10 degrees at the bottom there. Up to 72 degrees at the moment. Only just been lit though. Get some more wood in there. Okay, there we go, it's starting to get there. 220. And there, 27. Let's go up again. See if we can get this, make sure you can see the spot. There we go, on the bottle. 107. It's not bad because we're only 4 minutes in. On the exhaust now. Look at that. Let me get in a bit closer there. You just could not do that with a single skin wood burner. It will get hotter as we get on it. I'm just going to pause it now and come back to it in about half an hour, I think. Welcome back. It's been going for literally as long as it's taken to make a cup of coffee, nearly drink it. Where are we? There we are. Really roaring away now. The draw's not very great today, so it's built up quite a nice bed down there. Come on, autofocus, what are you doing? Okay, there we go. Now, let's look at this. There, 401 was it? 430, 428, 432. So it goes into the wood burner, and from this point onwards, on the inside it's insulated, so we should see a sharp drop. There we go. There, it's going up a little bit. I don't know if you can see though, the exhaust goes out and up through all this dry timber until it joins there to the registry plate in the chimney, and that's it. It just goes straight into this huge cavernous area and just bent straight into it as steam. I've not insulated it, I've not vermiculated it, it's just as is. A very quick job. I should do it properly. However, it's an old house. Old houses have to breathe. You start blocking stuff up, you're asking for damp. And if you can see the state of the door, the chimney is not in very good state of repair either. So these are jobs for another day when stuff needs rebuilding properly. It is an old house, and I will not be bodging chimneys and filling them up full of vermiculite and all sorts of bullshit until I've got more information on that. So just a simple registry plate, and it ports straight into it. I'll click this onto Fahrenheit. It might be simpler if you're watching this in the States, where there's a lot of interest in this sort of stuff. You see the dot on it there? There we go. Yoink. As we go further up to the top there, autofocus, what is wrong with you today? I can actually touch the top of there. I wouldn't want to touch it down there. You can see the soot on my hands where I had a quick clean out earlier on. And I have not had many problems. I've had a few problems. One thing is, because it's a jerry-rigged chimney, there is no way of controlling the draft, so the fire can burn incredibly loudly. It acts as a pulse jet, so I have to put a piece of wood across the top to slow it down a bit. And when you do that, you can slow it down too much, so the fire then builds up here, and this then turns into the chimney because you've reduced how it flows and everything. So you have to be careful that you've got sufficient draft, but also not too much draft, and it turns into a pulse jet of ridiculously enormous volume, which it's doing a little bit now. The wind must have picked up a little bit. Let's have a quick look outside. Yeah, if I look at the branches, there's some movement there. So the wind's picked up from what it was earlier on, creating a better draw. Get the thermometer out again, see what we're up to. It's pretty warm. Yeah, 70 Fahrenheit. Is it 70 Fahrenheit? Put it there. 80. 80. Just change it to Celsius. 40. So we can still capture that once we've built our rocket, our mass. That's going to absorb that, which will be coming soon, as well as a few other modifications. This is the Mark 1. There's better things I could be doing, I think, with the Mark 2. So nearly 300 Celsius on top. So that's got now got up to 530 degrees Celsius on the fire chamber. I can actually see it glowing. Yep, you can pick it up there on the video. A lovely bit of heat. $540. Amazing. And the top is still 125. So I think we've been at it now for possibly about 45 minutes to an hour from when we started making this video. We've gone through bugger all wood. We've got a fire that is gently radiating heat out. Let's have a look and see what the walls are telling us now. Right, that's quite a substantial difference in a short period of time. We pointed just outside the door there, into the gap itself, the mouse hole. It's still 12 degrees. On the window panes, window shutters. Very good, very good. Slowly getting warmer. As you can see, it's a full slated floor, Welsh cottage. No underfloor heating, no underfloor insulation. These are laid on bare earth in the traditional form. Very good, very good. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope I've explained a little bit more about the rocket stove heaters and how they work, and I hope you're watching this because you can make your own one. I'll be able to comment on that and have a look and help out. It's great fun. It's a bit ugly for the kitchen, however, nevertheless, excellent stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.